Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to see about the types of water treatment plants. So everyone know about water treatment because treating the water to have quality of water to for the specific purpose that is an water treatment. Okay, so the water which we are using in industry, we cannot use it for drinking or kitchen purposes. And the water that we are using in kitchen or drinking, we would not use in the bathrooms. Okay, in the restrooms we would not use those things. So based upon the situation, based upon the place, the quality of water would vary, and we would not use the same kind of water at each and every place. Okay, so that is why the water treatment plant is being there. Okay, because there are different types of wastewater is being produced in the earth. Okay, for example, wastewater comes from the industry is called as an effluent. So wastewater coming from the residential places, it is called as a sewage. Okay, so there are waste water is being classified into different types based upon their source. Okay, so that is what we are going to see in this video, and what are all the techniques which is being adopted, basic techniques which is being adopted in the water treatment plants. Okay, so first we are going to see the types of water treatment plants. So first one is a wastewater treatment plant. Okay, so second one is a sewage treatment plant. Then third one is a effluent treatment plant. Fourth one is a reverse osmosis water treatment, and fifth one is a demineralization treatment plant. Okay, so wastewater treatment plant. Wastewater treatment plant is nothing but the water originates from domestic, agricultural, and industrial, or any kind of a transport activities, medical or transport activities. Okay, because even the water coming from the river is also called as a wastewater, because that water cannot be directly used for our daily usages or industrial usages, because it will be those waters needed to be equalized for the purpose. Okay, if you are going to use it for the industry, it needed to be equalized for the industrial purposes. Okay, so the wastewater is here, it will be classified into sewage water. Sewage is nothing but from the domestic activities such as toilets, showers, even sinks. It is called as a sewage water. Industrial water is nothing but from the manufacturing sectors, industrial sectors, or commercial activities, which is called as an industrial wastewater. Okay, so this is the basic step which is being adapted in the wastewater treatment plant. Okay, wastewater treatment plant. So first one is a collection system. So collection system is nothing but the collection of all the wastewater and the bar screens to remove the dirt particles or any kind of a material, solid material which is being comes with the liquid water, wastewater. And the grid chamber, again it is a physical treatment, and after that will be goes for the primary clarifier. After completing these two, some minute particles will be escapes from these two sectors and will be falls under the primary clarifier. Okay, so from primary clarifier, the particles will be collected in the sludge as a waste, but the pure particles will be allowed for the aeration basin. From there, it will be goes for the nutrient removal and secondary clarifier disinfection, and finally we will use it for the purpose that we are going to treat it. Okay, so in here the nutrient removal, what is happening is to equalize the nutrients. In some cases, the level of magnesium, level of level of nitrates will be very much higher. Those things needed to be equalized for the purpose, for the domestic or industrial purpose, in order to be equalized. So that is what the nutrient removal takes place. Okay, so here the sludge holding tank is nothing but the waste which is being collected from the primary clarifier and secondary clarifier. Okay, from aeration basin also we would collect the sludge particles. So after collecting the sludge, it will be used in the sludge treatment, because nowadays these from the sludge bricks are being produced. Okay, so nothing from the water treatment plant is being wasted. Okay, so applications. Most petroleum refineries, petrochemicals, as well as chemical industries produce a large amount of wastewater and require on-site wastewater treatment plants. So paper and pulp industry, wastewater treatment plant is being implemented. Okay, so in the next one we are going to see about the sewage treatment plant. What we have seen in the wastewater treatment plant is the same as a sewage treatment plant. Okay, So again here we are going to see about screening, grit removal, primary clarifier, secondary clarifier, aeration, sludge, those things again it will be comes. So don't worry about those things. So that is, it is a subdivision of a wastewater treatment plant. So wastewater treatment plant having two subdivisions. One is a sewage treatment plant and another one is a effluent treatment plant. So effluent is nothing but comes from the industries. Okay, so for both of the particles only we have seen in the previous slide. So I don't think we don't need to get better into those things. And the third one is a reverse osmosis water treatment. So reverse osmosis, I hope most of the people know about the reverse osmosis because it is being studied from our higher secondary. Okay, so reverse osmosis is nothing but filtration of large concentration particles from one place to another place. Okay, because the lower concentration particles, the lower concentration side is going to Okay, the next one is the reverse osmosis water treatment. So the principle of reverse osmosis functions on the filtration method, that is results in the removal of large number of contaminants and impurities from wastewater by applying pressure to it when it is one side of a membrane. Okay, for example, if you see this picture, okay, so here you are going to see the number of contaminants is being very much high compared to this part, because by applying pressure on one side, on the left hand side, the pressure is being applied. So what is going to happen is, so only water will be moved from the left hand side to the right hand side. Okay, but the contaminants present in the left hand side will be same, it will be remains as same. Okay, so the same example is being given here. So it is an untreated waste, it is an untreated water and it will be a purified water. So at the center there will be a membrane, it will be called as a semi-permeable membrane. So this is how reverse osmosis is being taken place. By applying the pressure, the pure water or the solvent can be displaced from one place to another. Okay, so it is mostly being used in the mechanical field, that is for the boiler field, and semiconductor manufacturing for cleaning purposes, and food and beverage industries. Reverse osmosis technique is being used for the treatments. Okay, and the final one is a demineralization treatment plants. Okay, so demineralization is nothing but removing of ions. Okay, because it's just like a distilled water. Okay, it doesn't have any kind of ions. Okay, so this water treatment plant works on the principle of ion exchange. In these plants, special ion exchange resins are manufactured that help to replace any mineral salts in the water. There are two types of resins. One is an anion and another one is a cation. Okay, so any positive ions will get attached with the anion, and negative energy liquids get attached, negative energy particles will attach with the anion. Okay, so these former resins are releasing hydroxyl ions which are negatively charged, while the cation resins release hydrogen ions which is positively charged. Okay, so here you can see the water is being given into the one end of the dual media filter. After completing the dual media filter, it will goes for the activated carbon filter. After moving out of the activated carbon filter, it will goes for the weak acid cation. After that, it will goes for the strong acid cation. So what will happen is, in both of the side, the positively charged particles will be easily removed out. Okay, and it will be called as and it will goes for the DG tower. Okay, that is carbon dioxide will be removed. Okay, removed from that, and after that it will goes for the weak base anion, then strong base anion. Finally, it will goes for the mixture of bed. So finally, the water will be leaved out of the system. That water is being mostly without any kind of ions. It will be mostly called as a distilled water. You can say it is a distilled water. Okay, because it doesn't have any kind of a positive particles or negative particles in its system. That water doesn't have any kind of a positive or negative particles in its system. So that is what a demineralization means. So the demineralization treatment, I hope everyone understand this demineralization treatment plants. Okay, thanks for watching the video fully. Okay, I hope everyone understand this demineralization procedure, water treatment plant procedures. That is, in water treatment there are two types. One is a sewage, another one is an effluent, and the third one is a reverse osmosis, and sorry, second one is the reverse osmosis, third one is the demineralization. Okay, I hope everyone understand these three major things. Thank you for watching.